Look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay. Wow. 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 I never cease to amaze myself.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
Good morning, good afternoon. It's definitely afternoon there. Look at the time. So what's going on here? Making a little vegan. Now, what if people are like, wait, Irvin, are you vegan? Let's be quiet real quick, right? Everybody, look at my ears. Let's get some more line in here. Okay, look, I am plant-based. I've been plant-based since I was a child. I was vegan as a child from 0 to 15. I didn't eat any meat. My parents are vegan, whatever. Now I'm deciding on my own. After I ate, like, you know, eating chicken and all that. I'm not gonna lie and tell y'all no, it didn't taste good and all that and blah blah blah. For me, every now and then, I'm not gonna lie, I might eat some, you know. But for the most part, I am plant-based. For more reasons than a lot of people like to admit, but I just like how it makes me feel. Literally, that is why. So I'm cooking up a little something. Spaghetti in the pot. I'm gonna do like a little stir or something here. So this is Gardein. I don't know what it is. Shannon bought it. So it is obviously beefless ground, aka supposed to be ground beef, right? So I'm just putting that on the stove there. I'm gonna do a little something here, put some onions, put a little bit of oil. I'm gonna fry it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna put some sauce. I'm gonna put some sauce in there. But I think, why are you talking so fast? I'm trying to talk so fast because I have a lot to do and I'm trying to do this very quickly. So I'm gonna put some sauce, but I'm also gonna dump that in here and make it look something different, not the typical, you know, leave that in that pot after you do that and then put that in there and mix it together. I'm doing something different because that's what I want to do. End of story. So you see, you should know how to make pasta. Everyone should know how to do that. You should all have basic cooking skills. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some of that in there too. Okay, mix veggies, make sure we're getting the micronutrients. That's right. Boom. I'll be back in a second. What's going on, Irv? Yo, you know what's crazy? Yo, I'm keeping it real with y'all. I have not, let me make sure I'm in focus. I have not worked out like for a long, like I'm talking about like consistently, like, hey, I'm working out 3 times a week, 2 times a week, once a week. I literally haven't even done that. Now, I'm not trying to say like, oh, well, if you say, even it doesn't matter how busy you are, you should work out. I'm keeping it real, guys. It happens time from time, you know? So right now it's just like I've been working hard on my business and getting things very organized and bringing it to the next level. It's 2020. But anyway, this is not about that. This is about making some food, right? But look at your boy, man. When you do calisthenics and you lead a generally healthy lifestyle, guess what? You look like this without doing anything. All right, so turning over here, I'm just dumping, it was frozen, so I'm dumping some of that in here, right here, right? Now, probably this video is probably gonna say something like, you know, what I eat in a day, vegan, whatever. No, I'm not jumping on the vegan bandwagon. I'm literally making this food because I eat. Not all the time. I actually don't eat that often. But anyway, I eat, and because I'm happening to make this, and people ask me what I eat anyway, I'm showing you this, right? So don't come under my video talking about, yo, Irv, yeah, I guess you trying to get the views like Scott Bernard. Shout out to my brother right there, man.
Yeah, y'all need to listen to this, man. Trust me.
No, I'm actually making food to eat. All right. Okay. So take out some of the seasoning, right? I don't know, whatever seasoning you like to use. I don't know. Let me see what's in here to begin with. Okay. Okay. All right. Make sure you know what you. Canola oil. I'm not a huge fan of canola oil at all. I'm gonna put a study in the description below. A couple of studies that you can look at why I'm not a huge fan of canola oil. But look, I'm not an extremist. If you eat a little bit of canola oil, or consume every now and then, you'll be fine. Okay. If you know how to cook, you know how to measure without the measuring. So this is why your boy is doing that, right? Otherwise, ask your mom to help you. Ask your mom to help you measure how to measure food, okay? Let her guide you. But when a big man's cooking, we know how to eye this stuff, right? We know how to eye it. Can't go wrong with some all-purpose seasoning. All-purpose seasoning. I love this right here, right? Can you see? Let's see. Okay, hold on. You see that? Man, I love this. I love it. Back over here now. It gives it a nice savory yum taste, you know? Just gonna put a little bit of that. Not too much. Now, obviously, it's better to put less of what you need as far as the seasoning and not overdo it than to put too much. You can't then trying to balance it out and do all that afterwards. It makes it a lot more challenging. So be moderate or light, especially if you're putting a lot of different types of seasoning. Okay. Some basil. All right. This bad boy is lit up, right? Okay. Y'all know I love garlic. There's regular garlic. Well, this is natural garlic too, but there's uncut garlic, but ain't nobody got time for that right now. All right. Just gonna take a nice, generous amount of that right there, garlic. And just sprinkled in there. All right. Call me Chef Ramsay. Okay. Just being very, like I said, you can always add more. But just be generous when you're starting it up. Beefless beef. Beefless ground. Be like, yo, what, Herb? You really don't work out? Look, the physique is still on point. My body fat ain't as low as it used to be. I'm not as defined and shredded, but without being like cocky or being, whatever it is, I still look better than majority of the population who's trying to get in shape. Now look. Genetics has a huge role to play in it, but I work hard. I train hard, man, so I can afford to do things like take a little while off, right? But I love training and I love exercise, so it's not enjoyable for me to take off. But if things like this happen where I have to take time off, guess what? I still look really freaking good, right? That's why you gotta put the hard work in early. Let's boost up the heat on that bad boy a little bit. Okay. It was frozen, so I don't want to turn up the heat too high. I want to keep it nice and moderately low. Let everything cook nice and balanced, and keep that nice juice in there, right? Keep the juice of that vegan plant. All plants are vegan of that plant, right? I bet y'all didn't know Irvin knew how to cook, right? Oh yeah. But anyone could just throw stuff in a pot, right? How does it actually taste? Later on, we will confirm how this actually tastes, and I won't be the judge. Okay? So cut me some slack. But anyway, you don't have to count calories if your goal is just to be healthy. And what does it mean to be healthy? Where sickness is void. There's no sickness. You're in a good state of wellness. You know, you feel good. And I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. The indication of being healthy isn't just about how you feel, because you could be feeling very good and you can have cancer. It could be in its early stages, whatever. You can have all these ailments, and they might show themselves in subtle ways, but you wouldn't be able to tell just based on how you feel, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. How you feel isn't the best indicator of if you're healthy or not. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's turn this a little bit lower. Turn this a little bit lower. I've never made this before, so this is my first time actually making that one right there. But anyway, let me just bring it closer real quick. I just had to make a makeshift thing to make sure this camera doesn't fall. So I'm just gonna bring y'all over here, and I'm gonna pause for a second after this so I can. So anyway, this is what we're looking at. We got the pasta in here. We got this over here. I'm gonna make the. I'm not gonna make this right now. I'm just gonna wait for this stuff to finish up. Then I'm gonna make this. I'm wondering if I should throw this in here, like mix that. Nah, I'm gonna leave it separate. But anyway, that's what's going on there. Okay, and yeah, we'll be back in a second. So this is what we're looking at right now. What you're looking at is this. Okay, and just because something is vegan, I mean, yeah, just because something is void of animal products doesn't mean it is healthy. Okay, keep that in mind. If you haven't seen my video about why being vegan is useless, go and look at that video and you'll understand why. Why do people think once you become vegan that you become like the most healthy person on the planet? No, it's not true. It's not true. I'm sorry to burst your bubble if that's what you think. Plant-based, eating foods that are high nutrient density, that is what I would recommend, right? Phytonutrients, micronutrients, the things that actually are the building blocks of your body, of your cell, right? Okay, so we'll be back in a second. I was wondering why it was so dark. I forgot to adjust the aperture. Anyway, what we got going on here, shout out to Irvin the chef. Anyway, so what we got going on here, you see? So this is basically finished. Very quick, and people complain about, yo, I ain't got time. You got time. Once you know what you want to make and how to make it. Obviously, you're not going to know exactly how to make it the first time, but look, complete. And of course, you got your greens. If you got a little salad, then guess what? You should definitely be eating that. Balanced diet, balance macronutrients, which are protein, carbs, fats, micronutrients, your vitamins and minerals, and phytonutrients. Guys, these guys and girls, everybody equally, this is very important to pay attention to. It's very, what I mean by paying attention to, it's your paying attention to your micronutrients. You need the dark green leafy vegetables. Look at this. But don't become obsessed with the details, you know? 80-20 rule. Do the right thing 80% of the time, and guess what? The other 20, if you want to eat a little ice cream or whatever your vice is, whatever it is, go ahead. Enjoy. One life to live. But just try and do the right thing, the thing that gives you the best outcome. Try and pay more attention to that. Build that foundation, and you'll be good to go. So I'm gonna throw this on a plate. See what it looks like on there. Very simple. That's the purpose of this video, showing you how simple it is to eat healthy once you know what you want to eat. Now people are like, what? I thought carbs weren't healthy. Make sure you check out my videos, Brain Games. We talk about this stuff, man. The more you know, the more you grow. And this is the finished product. You see that right there? You see that? Look at that. Look at that. So anyway, I actually left the kitchen for like a little while and forgot that this was still on the fire. So I might have just overdone that just a little bit. But everything else, I'm about to find out how it tastes in a second. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys experience the sheer terror in my face when I realize how good of a cook I am. Okay, right? Look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay. Wow. 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 I never cease to amaze myself. Anyway, that is the video for today. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let me know, what is your typical go-to meal? If you're like, yo, I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat dirty, I don't want to go and eat some fast food, what is your go-to quick meal that you can make and rely on it? It will taste good, it's healthiest, nutritious. What's your go-to thing? Make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Shout out to all my journaling family. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and definitely share this video with a friend. I'll see y'all in the next video.